The development of civil society in Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, and Tajikistan is preconditioned by various factors. In Kazakhstan, high oil and gas revenues help to create the basis of state support for civil society, provoking the growth of Congo. The development of civil society in Kyrgyzstan was much more heterogeneous and subject to political instability. Tajikistan began the process of transition to a market economy almost 10 years later because of the civil war. At the legislative level, civil society organizations are increasingly facing pressure to regulate their activities in terms of accountability, in particular in Kazakhstan and Tajikistan. In addition, Tajikistan does not officially recognize civil society in its constitution and national strategic documents. In Kyrgyzstan, freedom to participate in associations is well respected. An entire component in the National Development Strategy 2040 is provided, but the concept of civil society is completely absent in the government program. In the entire region, there is a tendency for negative discourse regarding the so-called political activities of civil society organizations. This contributes to the general mistrust of the public, as well as the growth of populist policies, ready to accuse civil society of the inefficiency in implementation of the external agenda. Attempts are being made to designate them as foreign agents and to include them in the international security agenda related to the fight against money laundering and terrorism. The civil society sector is aging. There are problems in attracting young people due to competition with the private sector, which has a more liquid labor market. There is a need to revise the concept of NGOs and NPOs, revise as organizations and involve volunteers in more flexible informal structures. The capacity-building activities are carried out mainly in the usual forms of education on project approaches. University programs are completely absent. However, with the development of new technologies, new forms have emerged, such as webinars, which have become cost-effective ways of teaching CSOs. Basic organizational development needs are met through access to online courses. As for the specific needs for capacity development, many topics are on agenda for years. But with the development of technology, also new topics have appeared on the agenda. There is also a language problem that must be taken into account when developing curricula, otherwise their potential will remain low, increasing the risk of separation between central versus peripheral organizations. Adaptation of foreign educational materials in the context of local context and perception is necessary. Ignoring this fact led to formal reporting on learning outcomes. These factors require rethinking of civil society, as well as intrasectoral and intersectoral participation in the dissemination of a new concept of civil society.